Microsoft just absolutely crushed their earnings. The stock right now is up about 6.5% after hours. And as of shooting this video, it is about 4:40 p.m. My goal is to go through the actual earnings, talk about the numbers, but I want you to understand that these numbers, as far as where the stock is after hours, could change. It could go up drastically, it could go down drastically. And the main reason for that is because I believe that their actual guidance, which is what normally moves a stock, is going to happen during the call after hours. Now, some key metrics that I initially saw, and I posted these over on my X, is that cloud revenue is up 27% year over year. That is very strong. Microsoft 365 is up 16 to 21%. Xbox services, which isn't really that much, still up about 13%. LinkedIn revenue, nothing crazy, still up about 9%. They gave back $9.4 billion to shareholder. But the real reason that I think the stock is up massively, and the biggest thing that I see from like a health perspective of the company, is that Azure cloud is up about $75 billion. I should say up to $75 billion, which is up 34%. Now, this is very important, especially for the AI narrative, because Azure is basically like their Amazon Web Services. And I think that this is what a lot of people are really missing here, right? You have to understand that Azure Cloud is basically the backbone of OpenAI. Every single AI startup right now is going to be building off of Azure Cloud services. Enterprises are constantly scaling their AI apps on Azure Cloud. And so the fact that we are getting still like multiple years this AI narrative, the fact that we are still getting massive increase, 34% on something that is already such an impactful aspect in revenue is a very, very good. Like, you have to understand how hard it is for a company to scale at these percentages when we're talking about, first of all, market caps the size of Microsoft, and more importantly, when we're talking about revenue the size of Microsoft. And obviously, the stock is doing very well right now, up about 7%. But guidance, which I believe is happening after the call, is really what's going to probably continue to push the stock higher or potentially pull it back. And yes, just to confirm, it will be on the earnings call. Now, we made a video talking about Microsoft yesterday, going over if I thought this was a time to buy as we go into earnings. And my thought process and what we went over in this video was that this was not the time to buy Microsoft headed into earnings. And it was not because we thought that the stock was going to pull back, but it was very simply because if you're buying like yesterday, even this push after hours, you're not getting a discount, in my opinion, or at least not enough of a discount for me to want to be a buyer. In yesterday's video, we went into a deep breakdown talking about these institutional buy zones and these smart money zones and how I would have been a buyer for Microsoft. And when we were calling this out back here in April, when we were pulling back into this discount level. So from April until now, the stock is up 46%. But looking at our BX trender, which is our buy sell indicator showing us buying pressure, you can see that not a single aspect of that was showing us that this is a time to sell. This was, in my opinion, a hold, and still, in my opinion, is a continued hold. So congratulations to anybody who is holding Microsoft. More importantly, congrats if you are buying inside of this discounted range back in April. And what I would personally be doing if I got in back in April is continue to hold my shares until this weekly BX trender turns red. If you're tired of second guessing your trades and want true clarity, we've built a free masterclass series that shows you how to use the BX Trender smart money zones step by step. You go ahead and watch it today, totally free, and over 20,000 traders have already taken this course. The link is in the description.